South Park creators stunned Hollywood crowd. We're Republicans. No, seriously, they are. Okay, is anyone actually surprised by this? Look at South Park. They have a sense of humour, they can meme, and they make fun of everybody equally. Of course they're Republicans. Like, duh. Who's shocked by this? When I heard about it, I overly wasn't, to be honest. But let's jump into the article. South Park creators Matt Stone and Trey Parker reportedly stunned a liberal Hollywood crowd this week. I'm sorry. The way they did this is beautiful. After revealing they are proud Republicans. After receiving a Freedom Award from Norman Lee's left-wing organization People for the American Way Foundation, the pair reportedly revealed their true political views. Trey Parker and Matt Stone of South Park asked me to introduce them when receiving a Freedom Award for Norman Leary's organization. Leary Elder, who wrote on Twitter after they graciously accepted, said, "We're Republicans!" Nervous laughter, and then they repeated, "No, seriously, we're Republicans." They actually go into it in the article, so I'm just going to get straight into it. The foundation, whose opening website message calls on people to defeat Trump and the right wing in 2018, describes itself as a progressive adversary organization funded to fight right-wing extremism. These are the people that gave Trey Parker and Matt Stone an award. It just happened to be Republicans. Wow. This is just going to hurt so hard. Can you imagine the memes that are coming out over this? South Park, meanwhile, for years has ruthlessly mocked aspects of both left and right of American politics, and recently focused on belittling aspects of political correctness and left-wing campus culture, such as safe spaces and trigger warnings. However, Trey Parker said last year that unlike many comedy shows, South Park would move away from jokes about President Donald Trump as they, quote, gotten boring. Although not overly political, the pair have long described themselves as libertarians, but have claimed that what they really dislike are the excesses of both political extremes. Yeah, I totally agree with them actually sometimes. What we're getting sick of, and it's even getting worse, is you either like Michael Moore or you want to go overseas and shoot Iraqis. Park was quoted saying in 2004. And yeah, I completely agree with that. There is these left and right extremes where the left, for example, Antifa, Michael Moore, bringing communism, social justice warriors and all that sort of crap. And then on the right, you have all the warmongers, that let's go and bomb Iraq and let's go and blow up Baghdad and all these sort of places. And it doesn't help anything. It really doesn't. I think a lot of countries would be better off if they focus just on themselves. Like, for example, Australia. Withdraw our troops. Bring our troops back to Australia and just worry about ourselves. That would be my foreign policy. But that's probably why I don't run for president, I suppose, or prime minister in Australia. Basically, if you think Michael Moore is full of shit, then you're a super Christian right-wing whatever. And we're both just pretty middle ground guys. We find it just as many things to rip on the left as we do as the right. People on the far left and the far right are the same exact person to us. And what he's talking about there is horseshoe theory. The left and the right are mirror of each other. Look, I know a lot of people don't like horseshoe theory. Some people have tried to debunk it. Personally, I can actually make a decent argument for it to be actually real. I do think that there is something to this horseshoe theory. You hang around the alt-left and the alt-right and you realise that they're pretty much the same. Like, for example, Black Panther, the movie, came out. It was literally the alt-right, but for progressives. Black ethno-state, spaceships, future tech, worry about yourselves, borders, fences, great big wall. Like, this sounds like the alt-right, except it was for black people instead of white. Like, it was... I saw this on Twitter, actually. It was the alt-right's wet dream, except for it had black people instead of white people. So what's the takeaway from all this? Well, to be honest, I won't be surprised if we start seeing boycott South Park trending on Twitter. It's funny that the fact that the people that actually gave them the award is a anti-Trump movement, and these guys are Republicans. They've literally just gave an award to someone that they supposedly were against. I find that funny. But yeah, at the end of the day, look, I'm not surprised by these guys coming up saying we're Republicans. They have a sense of humor. They can meme. They rip on everybody equally. They are... Yeah, I am not surprised if they came out as centrists, libertarians, Republicans, conservatives, whatever term you want to use. They're... Yeah. I don't know if they support Trump, but I'll be very surprised if they didn't. But guys, I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you think we'll start seeing a boycott South Park trending on Twitter? Do you think that the left is going to lose their shit over this? Do you think that they're going to go, oh crap, we just gave a bunch of awards to guys that apparently we're against? Or do you think they're just not going to register? I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.